What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling fantastic today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Cancer, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. So, the purpose of this channel, for those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever, Cancer, this one's for you. And I do tarot card spreads based off our ruler here, the good old Moon. And I'll talk about what sign she's in, and what phase she's in, and when she's going void of course, just all those lunar shenanigans. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Mars Day. It's Tuesday. Mars rules over Tuesday, so I hope you're feeling action-packed, feeling energized, hoping ready to get some stuff done there, Cancer. And also, the moon is still in Leo, Cancer. And with the moon being in Leo, hold on, Cancer. Thank you. This is a very fun placement for the moon. You know, Leo brings that joy, that enthusiasm, that just bright energy. So this is something great for, indulging in sort of like, and not necessarily, I'd say so, indulging in a little bit of your creative side there, Cancer, because Leo is very creative energy as well. Pick up some hobbies, maybe refine some skills, if you like explore some interests that you may have, Cancer. Really get in a very playful energy, fill your energy just world with joy and laughter and all that good stuff there, Cancer. Great for self-expression. And then also, I feel like a really good energy for like self confidence there, Cancer. If you've been feeling your steam's been low, hopefully this energy brings you up as well. And yeah, I like the it's a cool energy when the moon is in Leo. And then you couple that with the new moon energy, Cancer. You take all that creative Leo energy and you plant your seeds for this next lunar cycle, as far as like whatever it is that you want, because the new moon is symbolic of a portal, for manifestation, Cancer. So, really clarify your intentions. We're at a new beginning. Pretty much make a wish, Cancer. It's fantastic. Very much like a tarot card that they associated with. It's very full energy. Give you that lust for life. And what do you want to see? How do you want to grow next, Cancer? Very very exciting energy. And then last few things. These readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for these situations. And then the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're Cancer. I don't know why I'm getting so turned up. But also down below, Cancer, we're just going to keep it going, are some other readers that I like watching as well. Very great energies that they're working with. One of them has a Leo moon, so that's really cool. So check that out, Cancer. But let's see what your general energy of the day is. Oh, Cancer, and speak loud and clear, because you got the eighth card of Sagittarius here, which is the microphone card. And with this is a card of news, trending, broadcast, expression, strong opinion, make known, current events, public speaking, speak truth, communicate, social media, being heard, and speaking up. And the energy that's coming through there, Cancer, is the expression. And I like that. Because especially too, Cancer, Venus is going to be in Leo for a little while. We got a lot of and then you think too, Neptune being in Pisces. I'm just thinking about all the artistic placements that are kind of going on right now, where creativity really is at a nice little max there, Cancer. And I do feel that, especially with Venus being retrograde right now, it's like finding, for some, it's like finding different mediums of expression, whether that be through art, maybe it's through radio, maybe it's through singing, maybe it's through whenever this is looking like here, Cancer podcast, but we are. I think I might have said this in our monthly reading too, Cancer, possibly. But I was telling one of the signs this, where it's like, we are creative beings. So, beings of creation. So, we're meant to create, Cancer, and really express that uniqueness and see in what ways that can really kind of not just help you grow, but help others grow even too, Cancer. Kind of getting with this energy here. But I do feel like even for some, there is this sense of maybe it's not just doing the expression, but it's like maybe finding the medium that we are comfortable in. Like it's finding our voices. Like maybe you find yourself like in something like math or something along those lines. It's just like how can we be creative with numbers? It's like how could we be creative with like science or vehicles or whatever this is looking like. But I feel that the more you kind of ask yourselves these questions, it's just like what feels natural to me, what do I like doing? And I feel too, when we're thinking about these modes of expression, that being mindful of, I'm kind of getting like a Five of Swords energy about as far as like not comparing ourselves to others. How one person's, like, let's say like art for example, is going to look totally different from another person. It's not a matter of who is better. It's the fact that something was created, and if we do find ourselves in places where maybe our work is being criticized or something. My question to them, Cancer, be was the last time you created something? So I mean, with them reason, Cancer, maybe they'll listen to that little aspect. We're not trying to start no fights. And let's see, Leo energy starting drama, and that's something a little bit too, Cancer, to remember with the Leo moon that there could be potential for a little bit. That was my Leo energy kind of coming out there, Cancer. Let's get some tarot on this. Alrighty, Cancer. I got a couple jumpers here. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh, Cancer, I love it. Oh, Cancer, this is what's good. So you have the Sun here making a strong statement. You have the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Stars, and the Nine of Cups. Cancer, you can literally manifest your heart's desire with this energy. I love it. Because Cancer, this I feel like is especially, I love that the King and Queen of Wands here, divine counterparts, came here, because I feel that there is this needing to kind of, I don't know, it's like I feel like it's really kind of figuring out how your energy, for some, if we were trying to figure out what our expression is, it's like asking ourselves, what makes us happy, what makes us fulfilled, what feels effortless, or that feels that we can do that thing for, even when it's challenging, do that thing for who knows how long, and it's just like it's constantly just kind of filling your cups and bringing you this state of zen and bliss, and just kind of really rooted with the connected to source there, Cancer. I love it. And I feel that with the Sun here, there is a need to kind of shine, Cancer, to kind of let that light out. Not necessarily like making it known to others, but maybe even more so just making it known to you, really kind of grounding whatever this idea is, and something along those lines with the King of Stars. But I do feel like for some, and Cancer, the stars are pentacles, and then the crystals are wands in this, or are swords in this deck. And I even feel too, though, for some, that there could be this energy of really kind of shining bright, and I really feel like as far as like maybe making this more of a public thing again. Maybe we're doing like a podcast, or YouTube, or our Discord, whatever, however may TikTok, and kind of sharing this abundance, because the King of Stars is, he doesn't just bask in his own energy. He wants everyone to feel this sense of happiness and feel like they can achieve this thing as well here, Cancer. And I sort of like that both of these energies here, how the King of Stars and the King of Star, or in the King of Wands and the King of Stars, are kind of looking towards the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands really follows her heart. She goes where the sunflower. I love all these sunflowers in this scenario here. She follows where the sunflower goes, because the sunflower is always looking towards the sun. She really follows that energy. Follows that. She has this sort of energy of just like, I'll figure things out as I go, like I'll make it work, because it's something that really really speaks to me, really really resonates. So I enjoyed that, Cancer. Thank you for bringing that energy. That's really nice. So, and I feel like if that's something that's not resonating with you, then this is a fun. I feel like even in a more negative light, the sun is only saying like, okay, then there's an area in our journey that needs a little more sunlight, a little more. It invites you to discovery, Cancer. It's really kind of brilliant. You have a great start, Cancer. Look at the sun coming through in a strong way. I like that. Let's get some more on this. Thank you. Let's see what else we got here, Cancer. Interesting. Okay. So we have the Eight of Stars, the Four of Wands, and then one of the special major arcana here, the Self card here, Cancer. And I feel like for some, just a little sidebar here, considering you got divine counterparts, there's a very passionate couple here, and Four of Wands can be a card of like union, marriage things. I do feel like for some that if we have these kind of, I don't know, there's like a feeling or something that we want to reach out to old King of Wands here. Maybe you got a Queen of Wands you've been kind of looking at, just expressing those feelings. Seeing where that may take you. Cancer, look yourself in the mirror, get all confident there, and yeah, go see, run off into the sunset there. But I do feel that for some others that there is a need to really, it's like really finding out who you are, and what that means, and then getting in this routine of doing the things that really truly kind of speak to you, Cancer. I feel like for some it's like maybe we've kind of silenced this thing, or maybe there's just a part that it's like, or is that there's a part that we've almost like kind of disconnected from, maybe with it might be because maybe not be able to start to kind of see these things through just because we're kind of in the day-to-day stuff, because the Eight of Stars, this is the sun in Virgo, and if we're getting ready to come up on that season here soon, Cancer, and it feels that maybe some of the day-to-day stuff, the obligations and things might have gotten in the way of that sort of self-expression and creativity. It's just like, how can we incorporate maybe a little bit more of this, and how that looks like. But and I do kind of feel like, just for all of you, just to kind of like, just if we haven't had a check, just like checked in and really seen like, am I really enjoying everything that I'm doing? Like, I'm not. It's there's always business. I feel with the King of Stars. That there's time, that things to do, but I do feel that there's an equal need to make sure that we're having times to just kind of enjoy the journey. And well, let's get some more on this, Cancer. And what lovely energy again with this new moon to make some intentions for some fun there, for some creative endeavors, Cancer. I'm always with that. Okay, Cancer. Which is interesting here. Oh, very interesting, Cancer. Huh. So you have the Lovers, the other special card in this deck, the Flower of Life, and then the Star card here, Cancer. And I feel like with this energy here, that for some, I do feel that there is a need to. I feel like it's like for some, just like sharing these these downloads that I'm kind of getting, or that these inspire. I don't know. It's like I feel something here, because the Star and the Flower of Life. Just thinking about the Star out from the just Aquarius side of this. The Flower of Life deals with like the collective, and I feel like for some it's thinking bigger than the self. And It's how are we contributing to, how are we taking this, like this, these divine messages and things, and putting them into the world here. It's, excuse me, I feel there is something with the lovers, as far as like, it's like a decision between, for some it's like decision between like others and self or something. That's even interesting how that's coming through, Cancer. But I do feel that there is a connection here that is trying to happen, that if we were, no, not if, and when we start to really tap into these, I don't know, this more expressive side of you, Cancer, I feel that this really, in a sense, like it's almost like it's helping, because the star card can be a card of healing as well, and I almost feel like there's this mending of your connection with kind of like the universal energies here, like, or like the, really get you on a different type of empathetic level, or connecting with others in a and it's not that we're losing ourselves, Cancer, but it's just like how that can, how yourself really contributes to like the grand scheme of things. And it's just like I feel there's an importance here with the, with your light being here. It's just like it's needing to be reflected, I feel, because between, in between the star and the sun is the moon, well, it's Pisces, but our ruler, in a sense. But, well, Pisces isn't our ruler, never mind that. You know what I mean, Cancer. All right, I'm gonna see now. See, I really gotta talk with Pisces about them being the moon. But let's get your let's get some advice from the sun. And Cancer, I feel like even with the star and the sun, it's just like for some, it's just like there's really taking your potential and really kind of letting it shine. Or, yeah, Cancer, let's get some advice from the sun. Thank you. All right, Cancer, last. Let's see, last little bit here. Interesting, Cancer. A lot of intuitive energy here. I dig it. Because you got the Three of Wands, the Page of Crystals, the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, and then the Devil here, Cancer. Let's switch back over. Because I feel like for some of you, Cancer, getting a lot of ideas, cooking up a lot of stuff. Look at this girl manifesting tornadoes. I do feel like there's a storm brewing here, Cancer. That's you. There's this expansion calling. That's something deeper here. And with the Hierophant, for some, I feel like it's like you're. I don't know. There's like this acceptance here, or this welcoming of. I feel like it's like for some of you, it's like Cancer. You're in this energy of. It's like we're overcoming something here, Cancer, kind of with the Devil. Maybe we've been feeling like I don't know. It's like something's been kind of held back, or something's been just kind of controlled here, or. But now it's like that the Ace of Wands. There's this certain sudden maybe boost of inspiration here that's been happening as of late, and but I just feel something with the Hierophant and the Lovers. It's really being the bridge between the spiritual and the material, or really kind of figuring out how that energy can really, I mean, not just light a fire in you, but really help the collect. It's like Six of Pentacles to the man, like win, here, Cancer. But it's just we need to find that medium, find that Hmm. Very interesting, Cancer. And this could be for some, even just kind of thinking last little thing here, Cancer. Just thinking with the Hierophant. Hmm. I do feel that two things now. That again, I feel like with the King and Queen of Wands being here, that passion, that like if there's, I will say, be mindful of just passion, Cancer. Passion only goes so far. Make sure there's some depth there, but I do feel like that there is some like a tight bond kind of forming in here, Cancer. Maybe for some Hierophant, Four of Wands. I like that. And I mean Ace of Wands too. Just a lot of. I mean, I'm almost kind of getting more so being mindful of impulsiveness, Cancer. Just with that energy. Now that I'm kind of really kind of sitting with that, but another thing is that I feel with the Hierophant being here that maybe for some it's like we may, if we're having troubles, maybe expressing ourselves or something. It's looking again to the collective, maybe like finding a teacher. Maybe something where we can form a bond and really kind of, I don't know, someone who accepts like all gifts and sees the potential. And I'm very interesting, Cancer. This could be you even possibly. So a lot to think about here, Cancer. But I think I'm gonna leave that there. So if anything resonated with you, which I hope so, really feeling expressive, Cancer, give it a thumbs up and share this if you know someone who's been feeling maybe a little stuck, haven't been able to really be themselves, or really haven't been really shining as bright as you feel like they could, or something along those lines, Cancer. And then subscribe, hit that bell button if you haven't already, and you'll get notified on all these videos each week or each day. And then last thing, Cancer, check your sun, your moon, your rising, and learn a bit about yourself there, Cancer. See, you learn about your energies. It really helps you operate with inside the Soul Tribe there. And then come over and check out my other channel, Alchemist 8. I do weekly videos, monthly videos, yearly ones. It's a good old time, Cancer. I'm in the middle of the monthly ones right now. I always love doing those. And all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here. I had a feeling that was going to happen, Cancer. So you have all the air signs here. Libra, Aquarius, and the lovers here, Cancer. And I feel like that with air energy here, I feel like maybe for some there is a lot of thinking that's going down with this, as far as like how we can either how we can express ourselves, or get our messages out there, or get our that, or it's just like thinking about who we are, or something, like really kind of finding the sense of maybe identity, or how we relate it, again, to relate in the universe, some deeper things here. But with the Justice card, I'm almost more so getting the energies with all three of these air sign energies. The air signs are also about like that, about communication, and I do feel like that maybe there's a need here, I feel like, to just like make some connections, Cancer. Maybe then this, in finding who you are, finding ways that you can express yourself. Maybe it's through sort of groups or something along those lines here, or maybe again through some sort of mentorship, connections here, and socializing. I feel like is important. But let me get your oracle card here, Cancer. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here, Cancer. Alright, Cancer. I love that. Because, yeah, we could use a little bit more of that, Cancer. And not that you're not joyful, but you got the 14th card, which is the Hibiscus card. Which is a card of joy. It's popping up in reverse there, and it's ruled by Venus and Taurus. By Taurus. Venus and, wouldn't that be something? Venus and Pluto. And I feel with this energy, Cancer, that there's, for some, I don't know, there's a need to. You see how this it's like this magic, or this air, the air's like kind of wisping, air is like wisping out of her mouth or something. It's like I feel like something's trying to come out of you, Cancer, that's really trying to, that can potentially just like fill you with your, in your world, with so much joy, so much creativity, so much expansion. But I feel like there's something that we have to tap into, that, you know, there's, it's probably something that maybe it's just been, you know, maybe we've been thinking about, like, a lot of, who knows, maybe a lot of things, Cancer. But I feel like it's thinking about the things that do bring you joy, that really bring you, that bring you up, like, that bring you a higher vibration here, Cancer. I'm just looking at these hummingbirds here on this card. You know, hummingbirds, they're flapping their wings like 1,000 miles a second, something crazy like that. And you know, that's when they're, you know, they're all looking for nectar. They're always on the move, you know, trying to keep their energies high. But it's very interesting, Cancer. But I think I'm gonna leave that there. So you stay safe out there with all your expressing yourself and finding out who you are. And I hope you do enjoy the transformation that brings, Cancer. You raise your vibration through the roof. And keep eyes on the moon. That's what my mom been doing, all kinds of switch between the channels, Cancer. But yeah, keep eyes on the moon. Old Rhonda's got your back, and good old Luna's got your back there too, Cancer. And I will catch you on the next one tomorrow.